Yo, what's up? I'm Richie Hardcore. I'm really stoked to be joined on the couch today with Gravemind. Thank you for taking time out to talk with us. Yeah.
Hello, hello. Cheers for having us.
Do you guys want to introduce yourselves real quick? Who's who and what do you do?
I'm Aiden, I play guitar.
I'm Carl, I'm a drummer.
I'm Damon, I play guitar.
I'm Bailey and I do screams.
Bailey does the screams. So the big news is that this is your first time playing with Gravemind. You're the new screamer for Gravemind.
Yeah, that's right.
They threw you in the deep end.
No pressure. No
No
pressure.
no pressure.
Yeah, a little bit. No
Low
pressure.
stakes gig.
It's pretty good. I'm keen.
Put this up here a little bit quicker for me.
I'm
Yeah.
very keen.
Very keen. Have you?
Very keen.
Have you got a history playing in bands?
Yeah, I've played in a few bands, like more locally kind of bands before, but definitely nothing like this. This is pretty wild for me.
Rad.
Yeah.
Anxious? Do you get anxious?
Yeah, I get anxious right up until it's time to go, and then like just clicks on and sweet.
We're like a UFC fighter.
Yeah.
Like fucking ready to go,
pretty
boy.
much,
What?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, awesome. How's it been like preparing with a new vocalist for you guys?
It's been real strange to begin with, seeing as like it's a whole new experience for us. We were such like a tight-knit group prior, and like Damon and we've been playing in bands together for 10 years, and with our previous vocalist Dylan, 10 years. And so like having a change and a new person coming into the fray was strange, but Bailey's like fit in perfectly, and yeah, fills that gap amazingly, and
Yeah.
smashed it.
Dude's fucking nuts. Like, sounds like Bozeman.
So like nuts as in like his vocals are very good. Yeah, I was like, he's not a crazy person. Yeah.
That we know of, yeah.
Can I ask, like, when someone who you've been in a band with for 10 years is no longer in a band, is there like a collective sort of grief that you're experiencing? Like, how do you emotionally process that?
It's definitely weird. Like I said, we were sitting up here before and we all sat down and like go back a bit in history where we were a six-piece band and we just sat down and it kind of feels like someone's like not here. It's like, is everyone here? Yeah, we're good. But yeah, it is a bit weird. But it's also exciting. 'Cause, you know, it's like opening the next chapter, moving forward to exciting new things. Get to learn a bit about this guy.
Bienvenidos to Gravemind. It's kind of like your second marriage, right? Like you've been through a divorce. I'm speaking to someone who's divorced. And then you meet someone really awesome, and you're like, there's a future again, and like hope again, and then I get to do all the fun stuff again. Is it kind of like that?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like being in a band with a bunch of guys, it's like having four husbands, you know. Like, and you spend so much time together. You're so close all the time, especially when you're touring. So yeah, there definitely is an element of that. And yeah, but again, we're just excited for the new chapter of Gravemind.
Yeah, rad. So what's after UNIFY for you guys? You've got a tour coming up. You've got some releases coming up. Like, what's popping off?
We have Halloween Hysteria. That's in a month from now. So that's up in Brisbane. It's like no, not on Halloween. It's a reschedule. So
it's called Halloween Exterior,
but
it's in
like
April.
Easter Hysteria.
Yeah, it's
so.
like Easter Hysteria.
So we got that, some unannounced tours, and then I'm not telling you about it, so we'll keep that quiet. And then Europe in September.
Oh, yo, exciting.
Yeah, so,
That's massive.
yeah, that's pretty big. That's been like 2 years coming since COVID has just like shut down everything, so. Yeah.
Is that a headline tour?
No.
You never know.
So we'll be over there with Polaris, Elf Wolf, and Steps On.
Oh, yo, so like it's the big boys of Australia taking on Europe. That's exciting, although it's a little bit nerve-wracking with like a war breaking out. Like that
Yeah,
kind
if
of
Europe's still there, like by September, sure.
Fingers crossed Europe is still there. I'm pretty sure it will. Like I'm optimistic. I have to be an optimist about this. Do you guys follow that? Have you been following like the war in the Ukraine?
Yeah, too much.
Really? Have you been like going down the rabbit hole?
Oh yeah, just like late nights on YouTube, just like watching everything. It's hectic.
Do you have
All the good info.
Yeah.
The
Do you have
internet.
do you have a perception on like what's your take on it? Like what started it?
Oh, it's just horrible. Like I'm just an observer, so like I've got no like obviously I don't condone anything Russia's doing, but I don't know enough about it to like comment on.
Yeah, because I see like some conspiracy dudes who are like, no, but what about this, and this, and this is the reason why this happened. But I'm like, I don't really care because babies are still getting killed and that's fucked no matter what the reason is, right? Can we agree on that?
Yeah, definitely. Like what Ukraine's going through right now is fucking awful.
It's
And, like,
horrific.
yeah, it's disgusting.
Yeah.
I feel so bad for them.
I know that you've got a new vocalist, but I've been doing this with all the bands that I'm talking to, which is like reading what you sing about. One of your songs, Lifelike, says, we've been living in a dream world, a fucking nightmare, and it's time we wake up. And I'm very curious to know, what does waking up look like? You know, like what is the nightmare that we're existing in, and what does waking up look like?
Oh God.
Well,
Dylan,
let's
then,
just
have a
riff on
chat.
it. Let's just riff on it.
Let's just make it up.
Yeah, let's make it up.
So Dylan wrote some really profound shit. Like that dude he's an absolute poet. But I don't know, I think the song was about just like not asking to be born into a world that you're like, yeah, you just don't know anything about, and then it's all fucked and horrible, and you just go through a bunch of shitty things and then you die.
It's like media.
Bro, I just got to a party, bro. Like, bringing the vibe down.
Yeah. I think it's got like to do with media and stuff as well. Like media controls your life. Like living in a dream world, you know, everything's kind of handed to you, shown to you. Like everyone puts like a fantasized version, or a lot of people put like a fantasized version of their life, I suppose, like on social media, whereas, you know, it doesn't really show real struggles and like what you might be going through. It's like trying to get past all of that and not thinking too much about it, not putting too much weight in that type of stuff. And like just, I don't know, just living a bit, getting off screens, stuff like
But
that.
waking up, I don't know, we'll just say it's like some Matrix shit.
Some Matrix shit. Have you seen the new Matrix? I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I hate it.
Oh, is it terrible?
So fucking bad.
So I should definitely not see that?
It's up to you.
Nah, give it a watch. You've
Your
got to make
money.
your own decision on that one.
I've seen the first two. The first one is obviously a classic.
They should have stopped at number one.
You should have started at number one. Yeah, number two wasn't so great. Number three went downhill.
Yeah, it all went downhill after the first one.
Hey,
But number one's good.
You're a dad, right, Bailey? Yeah. How old's your kid?
She's great. She's 2.5 and
2.5.
fucking killing it. She's
My
legend.
kid is killing it, crushing it.
She is.
When we juxtapose from talking about how you know horrible life can be, how do you stay optimistic and hopeful to love you and raise your child? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, how do you offset that?
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's just always about like doing the best that you can and not really taking too much from, you know, outside of me and my wife's relationship, and just doing what we think is right, and, you know, learning from past experiences like our childhoods and things like that, you know, knowing what we don't want, and it's just really about like being there for her whenever she needs, and not ignoring or anything like that, just showing her as much love as you can.
I love that. That's so nice. Wait, what was growing up like for you? Because you talk about, you know, what was your childhood like and how that compares to your own child's.
Well, yeah, I mean, I was a child of divorce, so like
Me-
just
me
having
too.
just having like the separate households, separate lives, and it was just pretty rough, and like moving around a lot, and yeah, it was pretty tough, and I think, you know, having a relationship with your partner and, you know, sticking it out, and I think that's like super important for your kids.
I love that. It is really important. Kids need stability. You know what I mean?
Exactly
And
right.
fucking that first 3 years, have you read that shit? Like your first 3 years? Like, have you heard about this? The first 3 years of your development, like, really set you up for like how you're gonna be as a human being for the rest of your life. You know what I mean? And if that shit's fucking crazy, you end up in a death metal band. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
exactly, yeah. Like sad boy metalcore.
Yo, for real, like, fuck, why do I have so many tattoos? It's like, thanks, mom and dad. That shit hurts and it's expensive. Are you guys optimists or pessimists?
I'm an optimist.
You're an
for
optimist?
Pessimist.
Pessimist.
A realist.
Oh!
Hey.
What's a realist? Drop that on us.
I wasn't prepared for a follow-up, but like, I don't know, I just see shit how it is. You know, sometimes it sucks, sometimes it's really sick.
Yeah, sometimes it sucks,
Bit of both.
Sometimes it sucks, sometimes it's pretty sick.
I think
It's important to keep that in mind, right?
I reckon different situations though call for different attitudes, you know? There's times where you need to be positive. There's times where you're allowed to be a bit negative in things. And if you can't see the negative in things, how can you improve on them? So I think it's sometimes important to be pessimistic about things. But optimism is definitely needed sometimes.
Yeah, I think that's really true. I think often when we talk about staying positive, we run the risk of suppressing honest feelings, right? Like, we get sad, we shouldn't deny that. Like, suppressing feelings is bad for us. We should express those feelings and get back to that positive state of mind. Yeah, word up, word up, word up. What about you? How's pessimism working out?
You know, we get through life.
You get through
We
life.
get through life.
Just every day's a fucking rainy
Every
day,
day,
though, right?
yeah.
Get through life
Wake up.
one sigh at a time.
Can you make that a t-shirt? Gravemind, one sigh at a time. That'd be fucking sick. I fully rate that as a t-shirt. With like, I don't know, a dismembered body on it or some shit. Are we into that? A dismembered body with like Gravemind on it, one sigh at a time.
Just one side. Yeah, okay. Yeah. That's the next shirt.
Bit brutal.
Yeah, word. Hey, look, this has been a real pleasure. What time are you playing today?
7.
7 p.m.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you guys out there who want to fucking put your neck out moshing, come and see Gravemind, 7 p.m. It's been a real pleasure talking to you guys. I love your parenting. Thank you for sharing.
Heard y'all got a kid coming too, so good luck with all
Oh,
that.
yo,
Yeah, good
thank
luck,
you,
man.
thank you. That's very
Yeah,
kind.
yeah,
Yeah, I appreciate that. I'll bring my kid to your show.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, into it. Thanks,
Sounds good.
guys.
Thanks for
Appreciate
having
it.
us.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you.